We welcome you, Lake Tarico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense.
To it. Beat me to it.
Will take over. The man playing strip ball 40 miles. Ashton Jensen. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Great push upfield delivery. What a way to start this one.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, Smith. And he just does kick this one away. He chased down, forced the onward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Smith from the middle on 3rd down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Malik Booker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He is set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So anytime the team suffers an early setback, that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play, and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
So now, after the interception, a sudden game situation. 1st and goal. On the ground, here's the rookie played inside at Austin. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no goal.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. George scenario, the offense hands the ball first and goal, and Greg can take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation. You don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in. That's exactly what they were able to do.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So, this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the pistol, Smith. Back into the hands of Vermeil. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go for the play action with Smith.
As he leaves the pocket, they're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now give on the ground. And they will take it down at the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. You take a look at the best running teams.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On first down is Smith. Open man. That's Dante Ford. And he'll be running out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They picked up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, but they call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
Here we go, hey. No more. Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday.
In motion is Myers. Keenum on the left foot. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help it.
That one, take it in. George Pickens. afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up. He's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they can answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistle 10, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line.
49, figure out 49. So what's up? Reload, hey, here we go. Cover.
A first down for Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll bring up second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a waste of down.
They run at the gun with 10 seconds. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
On gain of 7 yards. And
It's going to be 15, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was wrong.
On the play fake. Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be taken down. They are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. And turn and hand this one off. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
You just don't see these calls too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return is Dylan Lowry. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. In motion, that's Colton. On first down, here's Gino. Flush to his right. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. In motion, that's Colton. On first and 10, here's Smith. He's going to look for the home run. That is Hawk. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for the Raiders. 53 yards. Space gets tight here, down at the 13-yard line. They run first and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Smith to throw on first and 10. Out to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw the pass. Is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least, was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Gino. And he'll take it on in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs. That's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back close to about the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
From the 23, here's a second and 7. Now Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The breakout coming up now for the first and 10. Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So after one, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10. On play action, here's Dak. To the goal line and in. Fonte Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with the
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think I'm this defensive coordinator. Me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point line robbery is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team didn't allow that one to go for the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Smith now to throw on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trey Tucker up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
He'll let one go down the middle. That's hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 61 yards. From the shotgun, Smith. And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do. But if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close. Give yourself a fighting chance here after the break.
Raiders 16.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw from Prescott. Open man downfield at CeeDee Lamb. And he will go all the way. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot. I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle. It leads to 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey. Kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Gino on first and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Dante Thornton draws the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different. Just a little bit from their execution and basic completion.
And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, Smith. Over the middle, and he's got his man complete. First and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Working out of the gun. Smith. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. What to do now as they come up on second and long. In motion is Myers. On second down, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Sanborn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Good play inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some guys, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. And we're just getting started.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys are able to extend the lead.
43. Raiders 16. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hey, alert! Alert!
Smith to throw on first down. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds. But up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the ball out of the range of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw everything you got, just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He wants to overshoot his man.
Smith from the gun on third down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And on third down, that ball is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? Something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They'll go. Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he will score. Craig Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Smith leading them to the line as they get set up for two. Gino. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
43. Raiders 24.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
first down. Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Tite Ferguson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Handoff as they try to run it here.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. He'll get him behind the blockers. Scheduled for 53. Tristan McCollum is on the stop. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts and talk things over before third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Inside the 30. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
23-yard line.
Yeah, there we go. Wait, take the line in. Kill.
Dag will throw it here on first down. That is a good pass is incomplete.
So that incompletion, they did a really nice job on this drive, Mike, in picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. Now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Here's the back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He's going to work very close to that line to gain. Just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running or zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and you're able to convert.
And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, there we go. I take this.
Prescott now. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Contact up front. If they get one of the defenders to jump. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Pick this up with a run. A dive, and he's in. The two-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Gino. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, is really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position to complete less than half of your pass attempts. It just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing on second down, Smith. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So that's up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Gino. Throwing up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. A very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will not attempt to return. So this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. A good physical run. Motoring forward for 9.
When the offense broke the huddle on the line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On second down, it's left side, punt by Lane. And they'll get him down after a game of 5, but that is enough for a first down. On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. I took the line.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. Even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
On third down, Prescott. He manages to get the throwing and completes it. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the handoff, this is Sanders. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I-formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back. They're able to pick up the first down. And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Here we go. I take it.
They'll try and run here with Sanders. Oh, big hole left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Cowboys.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and the next thing you know, he hits his head on the goal post.
24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Tuesday. Hey, we go.
On first and 10, here's Smith. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Geno Smith sacked. A 15-yard loss. It's second down.
Hey, Tony. No more. Hey, go flip her up.
A second down throw for Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Browns. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. Boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become launched, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First and 10 now from the 36. Play action. Here's Dak. They go sideline, and he stays inbounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a first down at the D16. So here's a first and 10 down inside the 20. Prescott. And he can cut that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll be second down.
So after their defense gives them a gimme on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And the Cowboys are leading 7 first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 18.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that, think about it. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you.
Good blocking, and he's in. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side to the end zone, and they get 6.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead.
65. Raiders 24.
the touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. Over to the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, dash. On first down is Smith. Forced out wide. Oh, the ball's out. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football. Get on it to keep possession. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll air it out down the middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So often we see on these deep passes the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
For the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here's a handoff to Sanders. And he's got another one. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Dallas. He is come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. On the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. Cowboys stretch things out even further. So now, after a touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start on the ground with 10. And a strong first down run. Build up a 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Off the play fake. Smith. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now, Keenum. Escaping to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he gets down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the receiving yards on the afternoon now. And the first down is completed.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And he will not be able to turn up the field. They'll drop him behind the line.
At the 38-yard line.
So no short offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play fake. Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards. And a first down. Play action now. Prescott. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with this target. That's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of the field. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by and the Raiders are going to take position here at their own 47-yard line.
Even though that interception probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Here we go, Daytona. 386. No balls, no balls.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers.
Hey, on turbo, on turbo.
A gain of 14. And the Raiders first down.
Tito now on first and 10. Now a shot here deep middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So it's a three-deep zone here, so they call that cover three defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
Man in motion here is Tucker. From the gun, it's Tite. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, we were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Play action. It's Prescott. Down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. Off the play. He'll looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big big needs, Mike, especially as the game unfolds. They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone,
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
so here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Good Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's Gino to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On play action, Smith. He'll push this one down the field for Bowers.
That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Aubrey down for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys will open it up even further. Here is his fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Smith now to throw on first down. This one out of the way. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Right in the gut of Tite. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on first and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers.
Three on left. Ready. 53, 53. Ready, ready. Finish up.
They go on play action with Smith. And brought in by Myers. He'll be taken down rather safely after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
No more, no more.
Second and 6. At the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. The second down throw is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I love out of this quarterback today, Mike, is just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game. And they've had their way so far today.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's home in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders.
At this stage of the game, the score is really low. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Smith leading them to the line as they get set to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2.
Here we go with Tite. And he's going to get into the end zone for the 2. It'll make the score a little more respectable.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return, coming from the 7. Oh, he got through past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Prior to the second down play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Pistol down for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, they continue to get chunk plays, and they should.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call routes on air, like during the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing, it's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback, and in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, truthfully. And how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been any more.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Prescott now. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Cowboys first down 4th and long. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Downfield, and CD Lamb. Arrows this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Raiders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock for stop with an even 20 seconds to go. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Start again. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to CD Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, Prescott to the air. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business to set up 1st and goal. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they were able to drop a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
No. Oh.